Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
How's it going, guys?
I have my Chinese New Year tree all decked out, and like most people, as you're about to enter a new year, we're gonna take a little time to reflect on the year gone by, 2022.
Well, where to start? I mean, so much has happened in 2022, but Ryan, you joined us in 2022, so why don't you kick us off?
It's great to be here. I started off by doing this really great audio series on the ABCs of the CPC National Congress, but I think one of my favorite moments of the year was our first film together, 100 Kwai to Buy.
100 Kwai to Buy. This was a fun film. Let's take a look. This was really fun.
It's 100 Kwai to Buy.
Gifts for a friend.
Here you go.
Okay, a basket of a cat.
Go ahead and take a look.
I get so distressed by the look on this weird taxidermy cat.
You love it, right?
I love it!
I still have that weird cat.
And Steph, what about you? What's been some standout moments for you this year?
I think I'm gonna choose our Potside Chat Hanfu episode. It was a great exploration of the history of Hanfu, but what I really loved was talking about how each generation takes this piece of their cultural heritage and reinvents it, makes it their own. And I also got to wear Hanfu for the first time. I felt like a princess. So all the way around, it was a really great experience.
That must have been a lot of fun. I don't think I would have looked as nice in those dresses, but you did a better job. You did a great job.
What about you, Nathan? You've had a pretty noteworthy year.
We made a documentary about a British songwriter, Bill Neenan, and that was all around the Beijing Winter Olympics. We made the music video together, Jia Yo, and then through China Daily, we made a documentary about a foreigner living in China and wanting to celebrate and capture that spirit of Jia Yo.
So for those who are unfamiliar, what is Jiao? What does that phrase mean?
Essentially, to me, it means, come on, let's go. Let's, get things moving and let's win. And that was part of the kind of spirit that I wanted to capture with a bilingual song that was meant to be upbeat and danceable.
And we made that for the Beijing Winter Olympics 2022. And then we found out that the International Olympic Committee, the Golden Rings Awards, which is a media awards, gave us a gold trophy for best social media and fan engagement. And I'm so proud of getting that message out there. And Jia Yo is a really catchy song.
Now, Jiao isn't the only award that you won in 2022.
Yeah, we also won 7 international awards for a short documentary called Smiling with the World, a story about a young girl, So Mao, from the Qinghai Tibetan Plateau who needed cleft palate surgery. And it follows her story as she comes to Beijing for surgery, but also finds families. It was really great, and I would recommend anybody to watch it.
It really is such a beautiful story, and now that travel restrictions are finally lifting in China, I am hopeful that we'll be able to travel to even more provinces in 2023, find these very human stories, and be able to share them with the world.
That said, we have been very fortunate to be able to have traveled a few times this year, which many can't say for 2022. For example, I had wanted to visit Suzhou for ages and got an amazing opportunity to go there for a video this year.
So you know about bifacial embroidery. Most of them 2 sides are the same, right? Check this one out. We have these monkeys here.
Whoa.
It has different shape, different needlework, and different color on both sides. Just like the city of Suzhou, we have the super long ancient history, and then we have the modern side of the city.
Wow. Thank you so much for showing me this.
You're welcome, my pleasure.
What about you? I know you traveled quite a bit this year.
Yeah, I had a decent bit of travel in 2022. I think the province I spent the most time in, though, was Guizhou. And whether it was learning more about the Long March when I was in Zuni and seeing history as the Chinese view their history, or whether it was trying 6 different types of multi-baijiu ice cream or dressing in traditional Miao outfits and dancing around a bonfire and seeing the benefits of poverty alleviation firsthand. I saw some old aunties sitting on their doorsteps with the grandkids just sewing away while I was taking a walk around the neighborhood yesterday. So it definitely seems to be a community effort to make sure they preserve their traditions, have something to sell to the tourists that they have here every evening. We did a few amazing documentaries, and personally, it was very impactful.
Nathan, you want to round things off with your final favorite pick of 2022?
Wine not. Sorry, that's a terrible pun, but my favorite place was Ningxia, looking at the booming wine industry there. It was such a treat to be there and to learn about it. It's such a beautiful land, the people are great, and the wine is exquisite.
I did try some of their wine, and you were right, it is just chef's kiss.
2022, it's been a roller coaster of a year, but we've all done some great work, so go team.
Well, that's it from us today.
Happy New Year.
New
Happy
Year,
Chinese
everyone.
New
Happy
Year.
New Year!